Wait, players and lifestyle. Hold on, wait. New Naughty Dog game, Intergalactic polarizes. I don't want to fucking... Oh my god, dude. I'm not gonna... Why do you guys do this? Naughty Dog turns up Intergalactic reveal comments as boring losers scream woke once again. Oh, I love this. You know, sometimes it is crazy going to Reddit because I'm thinking I'm going to experience the worst of humanity, which most of the time I do. But it is nice to see like the comments people got. You guys are fucking losers, because they are. Well, let's read this article. Unless there's a fucking ad blocker coming up here. God, can I get a night mode or whatever? Despite The Last of Us 2 releasing the critical and commercial success with the beloved lesbian protagonist and a trans side character, the revealed Intergalactic has calls online gamers to scream about game's woke nature. In the game's trailer, players are introduced to a new protagonist, Jordan A. Munn, a film protagonist played by mixed-race American actress Tati Gabrielle. Known for roles in Uncharted and Chilling Adventures Sabrina, of course, in the internet, they took issue with the screaming Go Woke Go Broke, even though PlayStation exclusive hack and slash game is essentially guaranteed to sell millions of copies. That's the craziest thing. You know this is going to sell. Like, and then they're trying to be like, oh, this is an ugly woman. That's in, like, look at me. Look at me, okay? If you think this woman is unattractive, you do not like women. And I mean that in both from like a sexual, physical attraction and just as human beings. And you're a liar. You are a liar. Her face card is so goddamn lethal. And my favorite thing is, well, let's just go on Twitter. Twitter's not my favorite thing, but my favorite thing is people trying to be like, no, it's because they did the actress dirty. Like, watch. This one's Audacity's nurse, they call Tati ugly, right? And then you scroll down and it's like, I personally have seen someone call her ugly because she's not, they have called ugly, but the designs for the character are awfully lazy in my opinion. She was like a basic NPC. What NPC? You guys know how I feel about character design. They don't know what they're talking about. I love Draper Ivy's fucking work. I love Nicholas's work. I follow him clearly. It is insane though to think that this is retro futuristic. Like, this takes place in the fucking 80s, an alternate universe 1980s, and they're like, no, NPC. Look, she's beautiful. Unfortunately, they didn't do her justice with the fictional character, LOL. She looks exactly the fucking same. You can't identify this woman's face and this face. Those things look... Like, you can't... What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? You have a vision problem. This is the same face. It's so stupid. Why just a game of bugging half-baked like that? She played as a mall in the face. No, like, yeah, get this buggy. It's fucking, oh my god. But no, it's so fucking weird to me to be like, oh yeah, dude, this is a fucking ugly woman and we're tired of this shit. And we want women to be hot and sexy, we want real women. And then you get fucking Tati Gabrielle and just like, ugly. Siri, ugly. And it's like, again, you motherfuckers do not like women. Like, you don't like women. Like, you don't like women at all, and it's so fucking obvious. Like, this... Anyways, let's go back to. Didn't I have the? Yeah, okay. We watched a couple of trailers. Oh, Dinah from fucking The Last of Us 2. Like, all these women are gorgeous, and they're just like, actually, I hate women and they're gross. They're nasty. You're woke. It's like, okay, dude. Like, we can just go to the comments here. We're getting Gwen to okay, it's pretty good. Oh my god, do I have faith in humanity restored? Faith in humanity restored? Oh my god, people who actually play the game and understand. Like, oh my god. Oh, faith in humanity slightly restored? Oh my god, okay. Thank you, YouTube comment section, for actually passing the vibe check, which is not something I thought I'd say. What up, YouTube? We're doing a trailer breakdown for The Witcher 4. I'm cutting the video. No, I'm just kidding.
Dearest daughter, I've watched ye grow from a devilishly curious child.
Also, hi everyone.
Into a remarkably young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness.
I can show us on YouTube because it's on YouTube. Like that's fine.
Easy times what shape us, nay.
Also, I'll say this. Have we gotten dumber? I mean, yes. Again, I made a video on this, but we know this is a cinematic, right? This is not representative of in-game at all. Like we have progressed a lot technologically speaking and graphically, but there's no fucking way the game looks like this in real time. When Witcher 3 came out with a cinematic, Geralt didn't even look like the way that he looks now, right? Or sorry, Geralt. So the expectation that series look exactly like this is weird, and I don't know why people got so mad to begin with.
Tis how we rise to face the hard times.
Like,
what does that for us?
It's so fucking
Even
stupid.
heart of gold. You've the spirit to
I also wish I was able to stream
adversities
when the
aplenty.
wars were happening, but I work
Darn.
a lot, you guys. I work 6 days a week, so like
Sweden.
I don't have to do this shit.
Today's the day. Ye fill out your destiny.
Oh yeah, I know they hate women. It's pretty apparent. If you look at any of the tweets, and they'll just look at the developers, they're all women, the game's gonna be bad. And it's like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Forgive me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
Also, I love how like just dirty everything is.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
Everything's just so fucking dirty in this universe, like.
A witcher?
But then, like, you look at the game and it's so bright and vibrant.
Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No!
By the way, this is the exact frame. This is the exact frame when people were like, oh my god, you guys, look what they massacred my girl, look how they did Siri. And it's like, you have never seen a woman up close, and it's sad for you. But it's like, yeah, oh no, she's hot. Like, oh no. How dare they show me a hot woman? Oh my god, like that's so bad. But can we appreciate how far in-game lighting has come? Like, this is what, like, I say this a lot, don't I? I made a video on this, but I did. I have to self-promote you guys. But I did make a video talking about like how people are obsessed with graphics, but like the real advancements to me is lighting. Like, look at that fucking lighting, dude. Like, that is some fucking premium. Ugh.
You chose her.
That's some good shit. That's some good shit. Yeah, the lighting makes the skin look realistic because you have that it's called speculation, not speculation. I know the fucking term, I'm forgetting right now. But like when like light passes through like a skin texture, for example, our skins are not like even all the way around, right? We have like cartilage right here. So like when you see the light pass through the ear on is there an ear? Is there a good ear? Can I get a good ear? No, she's covering her good ears.
No! Aunt, 'tis tradition.
Specular highlights, that's what it's called.
By the gods! No!
So like, okay, not the ear, but like you can even see like the makeup of the pores because the sun is hitting light on the left side of her face. So you see when it's lit, you see the pores, you see stretching, but see how the light, like I know obviously there's subsurface scouting, we're talking more like speculation. You see how bright the brightness changes across her face. It's brightest right here, smoothest here, but it's not even because it can't be, because it's just going through skin. And skin's like almost like semi-transparent. So it penetrates a little bit here and then it stops right here. But you see how it fades in. And so like the right side is darker, obviously, but it's not like just like some binary like black and white. And then it falls down right here. And it's like, it's just so good. And then you look at the clothing. It's just,
You chose her.
Still fucking good. I love lighting so goddamn much. That's also what usually kills your like GPU if it's not good enough. Global illumination, like God rays, all that shit will fucking do shit so bad. I wonder if Poland just looks like this. Like, this isn't even fantasy. It just looks that way.
Back to the village.
Andy Pants.
Go, now.
Andy Pants is a fucking
I must
loser,
save
dude.
them. Save the village.
He went
Save
full
yourself.
on like he went full on like satanic panic. Like, this is why games are bad because demons were there, and it's like, okay, dude.
Run! To shelter! To your father! Run!
Like, when I saw this trailer, I wasn't thinking of it like, this is representative of what the game's gonna look like. Like, this is to let you know a couple of things. A quick analysis of the series character, what Witchers do, you know, like the kind of monsters you encounter. You haven't played The Witcher yet? Well, this is exactly why. This is exactly what I'm saying. This is exactly why like this trailer was specifically made. It sounds counterintuitive, but these kind of trailers are made for people who haven't played the games, right? Because like, if you play the games and actually understand how story works, you know series gonna be the next Witcher. You understand like what a Witcher does, but because you never played it, you are getting a quick like. They said, "Oh, a Witcher's in town. Who took the coin? Whose coin did they take?" So you know Witchers get paid. Witchers get paid to come to towns. What do Witchers get paid to do? Now you're finding out what Witchers get paid to do. Why do they have two swords? Now you're finding out why they have two swords. Oh, this game was a cool 3-4 years out. Like, yeah, don't think this is. I think they just started like full production like last year. Yeah, I think the TV show, it kind of gives you a decent understanding. Like, obviously reading the books is probably the best way. I haven't read the books, but like I played the game, so.
You cannot change anything.
Although Witcher 3 is a very fucking long game. And you can kind of just, like, I'm not a purist, You can kind of just start from Witcher 3 though. Like you can just like you'll pick up on things quickly enough. You don't have to watch play the whole series. But another cool thing here too is like, especially if you like watch the show, right? You remember the first season, if you watched the show, like the first episode, Geralt kind of basically fought a creature like this. So now you're seeing like the difference in how he takes on the creature versus how Ciri takes on the creature. So she's like a witcher in her own way, but she's still dressed like Geralt. So it's like protege, you know? You know what I'm thinking now? I don't know if I would want to play a game that actually looked this good. Like, if this was like legitimately playable, there's something in my brain that goes, I don't like this. I like this as an idea. I like this as like, okay, I'm on board. But like, if this is what the game looks like, I probably couldn't get into it.
She went to go to the woods. The chosen one. It's tradition.
Oh no, no, no.
See, because if this is a real game, I'd be asking him to play Gwent right now. He'd be like, Witcher, my daughter's passed away. And I'd be like, would you want to play Gwent? And he'd be like, aye.
That's all we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
I think photorealism is a fucking... It's a trap, dude. Photorealism is actually why we have such fucking long waits between games, to be completely honest. Like, earlier, you know, I was talking about Naughty Dog, and it's like, yes, they are fucking very good when it comes to like technical stuff, but it takes forever for their games to come out because they're trying to push it graphically. And it's like, my brother in Christ, I think The Last of Us Part 1 still looks good. Like, you don't gotta go overkill. I would much rather get these games, announce it like in 2020, let me play 2022 at the latest. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to have a game, oh yeah, we've been teasing it for fucking 5 years. Like, I hate that so much. Wait, I'm gonna actually check out Path of Exile. I've been getting kind of pilled on it. Like, I haven't played the first one, but I'm getting kind of pilled on it. I like how hair is. Whenever I see a character with a similar hairstyle and a long braid or super thick, they have more realistic. Yes, like okay. So let me make my stance clear. Like, photorealism is kind of to me. This is gonna be hard, but like I like physics. So I like hair physics, cloth physics, water physics. I love that shit. But I don't need the character to look like I can touch them. You know what I mean? Because when you do that, and I've said this before and I'll say this 1,000 times, when you take a game like, let's use Concord, for example. When you take a game like Concord, right, and you look at it like for what its goal, what its purpose, what it wants you to do, it wants you to inhabit this world where you're playing as these like hunters, bounty hunters, whatever, and you have powers and cooldowns and whatever. It's a hero shooter, right? It's a class-based like hero shooter. When you go for a more realistic approach, you sort of ground that world, whatever it may be, into our reality. So things get harder and harder to sort of like suspend, right? Suspension disbelief is important. It gets harder to do that when you're like, this guy looks like I can touch him and he's my neighbor and like he looks like a real person. Real people can't double jump. So then it's like visually you're communicating to me a different gameplay style, which is what I've said in my video. Drink every time I say that about talking about character design. Like if Concord, I promise you, if Concord A wasn't a live service and was more like Guardians of the Galaxy, which is a great game if you haven't played it, it would be so much better, like infinitely better, because it's already a world you can sort of buy into. I can buy into the fact, like basically off going with that CG trailer, I can buy into the fact that these are like a misfit bunch of like mercenaries and they're going for a score in the heights. I can buy that. I can buy a Guardians of the Galaxy thing. But imagine if the Guardians of the Galaxy game, which again, you guys should play, was a live service. It'd be kind of weird. Because like, I know you want to differentiate yourself, but look at every like hero shooter live service now. Look at Marvel Rivals, look at Overwatch, look at Deadlock, look at Apex, look at like Fortnite, look at all those games. They have all leaned to being stylistically like cartoony-ish in order to get away with the fact that Spider-Man's out here web swinging. Because like, if you look at like, again, like a Last of Us situation, right? The realism puts you in that world so you feel for those characters. You know, if, you know, Abby gets her arm broken, that shit fucking hurts because Abby looks like a real person. When Ellie gets shot in the arm and she winces and she goes down and she's like, she twitches, that works because you know, you feel like Ellie's a living, breathing person. They get shot in the head, they die, right? But then like, imagine playing like fucking Overwatch, for example, and then it was like one tap. Everything's realistic, one tap kill. It's like, then why am I a cyborg ninja? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't work. And then you have games like Metal Gear Solid, which like, it looks good, but it doesn't look like realistic. So it's like, oh, okay. Like I can deal with that. Yeah, if Conquer had a campaign, I think it does get pulled, honestly. Now this shit have me excited. Yeah, online only games really, like, there's something about them that I feel like are sort of inherently like anti like gamer, because like, which is ironic because I'm playing this trailer, but I think part of gaming is getting like a somewhat curated experience, right? Like, I want you to tell me this story. It's like, cool, here's this world, you're in the land between, and you have to take on these demigods in order to restore the Elden Ring and all this shit. And you can go to Caelid, you can go to Liurna, like the Lake of Liurna, you can go to the fucking Death Academy of Magicians, you can go all these places and do this stuff whenever. That's cool, right? But then like, you play like Fortnite, and it's like, Fortnite's a sandbox. You can do what you want, but like, those experiences feel like they're more made by the gamer. Like, the games are made because of the multiplayer. Like, if I'm playing Fortnite, which I don't play often, if I'm playing Fortnite, I'm not saying, oh yeah, man, I remember when this thing in Fortnite happened. Like, there's things that happen in Fortnite, but I'm not experiencing anything. You know what I mean? Like, I'm experiencing Elden Ring, I'm experiencing like God of War, I'm experiencing Last of Us, I'm experiencing all these games. But then like Fortnite's like, oh, I'm just playing it. I'm playing Fortnite. I'm playing Marvel Rivals. I'm playing this stuff, which again is fine. I like Marvel Rivals and stuff too, but it's just like, I think when games are just like, no, we're only going to do this forever, and we know we can make money from you forever, this is it. And I hate it. I hate it so much. Yep. I think I'm one of the weird gamers, lowercase g, that I'm kind of indifferent towards Grand Theft Auto series, mostly because, like, I don't know, I guess the thing I'm excited about, and as far as it goes for Grand Theft Auto 6, is just like, what are they gonna do from like a technological standpoint? Because the story standpoint is always kind of the same shit.
Together by forces beyond our control.
Like, think about it. you are a criminal who is either working your way up from the bottom to get to the top, or you're working with someone and you always get betrayed. And then either you get revenge or you leave and you start a new life, right? Like that's pretty much every Grand Theft Auto game. And I actually talked to my friends about this. Grand Theft Auto 5 was so disjointed, like so disjointed. I'm like, it should have just been about Franklin. Like Franklin would be the ideal GTA character, but like, because it's a GTA game, Franklin starts off the game and he's not like this like criminal, but then he immediately is like shooting people in the head and like all this stuff. I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, were you just working at like a repo thing? Now you're like, oh, I love money, I do anything for money. It's like, but that didn't seem like your character. Like they didn't build up his character. He seems quite generic. And I feel like they focused way too much on Trevor being a crazy guy than like really anyone's actual character. Because even Franklin's missions after his couple stuff with Lamar was mostly him doing stuff for Michael. Well, let me be a good content creator and actually focus on this fucking trailer. I know there's some hardcore Elden Ring, Dark Souls people who are like, I don't know about this. I fucking love this idea. Like, I know I was just talking about like battle royales and shit, but like,
I need your help.
Just from the coolness factor of it. Look at this shit. Like, I would not mind hopping in and playing like this game 15 minutes at a time. Like that fucking movement, are you kidding me?
Stand tall.
Look at this shit. You know how much I want to be able to do this in a fucking Dark Souls game without you having to use mods? Like, look at that.
The night is far.
The verticality, the mobility, oh my god. Nameless King, like,
Little pillager, bent on stacking the land.
like this is.
I will swat away any and all who
This
dare
game looks fucking sick, dude. And I have been reading up on it, so I know a little bit about this. See, this looks like Dark Souls 3, like a Dark Souls 3 arena. This is the God, I haven't played Dark Souls in a long time. This is like the kiln, or like when you fight against what's that bitch's name? The DLC boss in Dark Souls 3. The final DLC boss. The dude in the red. He's like a knight. Notorious. That's the first one. Fuck, I forgot his name. But this one looks like you're fighting him.
Bands together and prepare to claim. The life of the Night Lord.
This looks so fucking cool, guys. I have no notes. I think Nightreign's even a cool name. Like, oh, but like, what the fuck? Why did I go backward? I just paused it. Oh, well, I was gonna say, so like the main point of the game of the Nightreign is you are essentially doing like a sort of like battle royale type roguelike where you can pick up to like, I think like 6 or 8 characters. We go 3 at a time, and they each have their own abilities and ultimates and cooldowns. You start level 1, and then you basically go through like the trash mobs to level up. But the whole gameplay loop apparently is during the daytime you level up, and at nighttime there is that like that black fire you mist you saw going across. It's supposed to be like the tornado in Fortnite, so it sinks the area down. And then each night you fight like the boss to cap it off, and then on the 3rd night you fight like an ultimate boss, which happens when you go to like that little door, which seems like a basic, you know, gameplay loop. And then it said like the maps are going to be bigger. The first map is like an alternate Limgrave, so it's like familiar but all jumbled up, but there'll be more to it. Of course there will, because it's a FromSoft game. They said Erdtree was just a DLC and it was a whole fucking universe. So like, I have faith in them. Are there any Borderlands fans in this chat? Because man, is this a series that like I try to get into so many times. And I understand this game's best supposed to be played with people, like friends. But I mostly play games by myself, like single player games. So I try this, even with my friends, and I was just like, I'm not having the best time. And maybe I just don't like the looter shooter genre. But I know that people are excited for this. Okay, so you're a mega fan. So this trailer to me, and it looks to me that that was like a guy who used to be the little one of like a psycho and just like got power. But I don't know if he's like a new character completely or if he's like a returning character or whatever. Like my Borderlands knowledge is real limited. Like real fucking limited. Oh, there was someone saying like not a single masculine character in this game, and I was like, you mean the fucking 6'5" half naked barbarian berserker dude is not masculine at all? Like look at his fucking thighs, dude. His thighs are so muscular. Even through padding, you can see the quad separation going on over there. Like that dude's a unit. But I bet you they were just looking at the women. I bet you anything. And I'm like, listen, I know I'm not the biggest Borderlands fan, but I know that Borderlands, the art style is so distinct, you could never mistake it for anything else. I'm like, these character designs are fine. Like some people are saying they're a little bland. I'm like, I guess maybe it was a little washed out, but like, if I had to guess, I'd say guy in the far left is probably mostly like long range focused. Girl, the siren, obviously she's a siren, so she has like psychic powers and shit. Tank, right? Big bruiser. And then the one on the right is probably some sort of like mechanic tech person. Okay, so heavy duty. Okay, that guy has a sword. Okay. I'll live it off. Who the fuck is this? Is she new? The NPCs are fucking stuck. Is she new? Like, she looks like she could be like a queen of the elves. Like, what the hell? Bro, like... You know what my problem is with these kinds of games though? It's the same problem I have with like a Destiny type game. I think it's such a weird limitation for it to be like a first person shooter when they do shit like this. Because to me it's like, okay, you can fucking fly, you can rip the dimensions apart, you can generate a hurricane, but oh, I have to use my guns first. I have to shoot you with my guns to get my ability. I'm like, that seems like a weird. Am I weird for that? Like, to me, it's like Sonic Racing when it's like, Sonic, why are you taking the car? Like, you are faster than the car. Lady, I just saw you fucking like psychically rip apart the minds of 100 people. Put the gun down. You don't need it. No, I know like they can't spam. I know like game balance, right? But what I'm saying though is it's still weird to be like this. I guess this is my issue for these kinds of games. Whether it's Destiny, Borderlands, or whatever, where they're like, hey, hunter, guardian, tracker, whatever. we need you to take out these like barbarians or whatever. It's like, okay, cool. Let me use my gun. Oh, I have my ultimate ready. Cool. I'm going to summon a hurricane. And I'm like, if you could summon a hurricane, like, why can't that be like your main thing? Like, what does the gun do for you? Because again, I know from a mechanical standpoint, like it's a shooting game, but like, I think it's weird to make characters like that when the focus is shooting. Because then the converse is like, yeah, I'm a big, strong dude and I have a really good gun. I'm going to shoot this god out of the sky, but it's not because of my ability. It's because this gun has a perk that stacks on damage each time I shoot. And so I just shot a bunch of ads and then one tap the god. You know what I mean? And it's like, but this guy can rip apart the universe. Like, yes, exactly. Like, it's, you know what it is to me? It's the Suicide Squad. It's the Suicide Squad. It is having Deadshot and King Shark and Harley Quinn and Captain Boomerang all using guns. When I'm like, one's a shark demigod. Harley Quinn famously is an acrobatic woman, doesn't really use guns. Captain Boomerang uses a boomerang. I'm like, Deadshot makes sense. I mean, the Helldivers isn't really a needed fucking trip.
All of the men in this room are bound by blood.
Alright. One thing that's liked about the first two Borderlands games is there's one skill per character. Matches up with sorcerers only have one fireball and that's stupid too. Like, I think the balancing is harder to do in these kinds of games because again, it's about the guns. But then just make it about the guns. Like, don't even give me powers. Let the guns give abilities. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I don't know. I guess I get it, but the problem is just like, my brain always goes like, but how does this make sense in the universe? Like, I'm like I don't know if I told you guys, I'm a bit of an amateur writer. So I've written like a novel. I'm probably write my other one soon. I do lots of world building. And I literally lose sleep thinking of shit like this, where it's like, how does the magic system work? How does this power system work? If this person can rip apart the universe, what can I do to limit that? How do I make it make sense where it's feasible to this person to get beaten or stuff like that too? And then I see this shit and it's like, we're doing a gun RPG. It's like, okay, cool. So then the guns have the power. It's like, yeah, but I myself can also phase through the wall. It's like, okay. What's the gun for? Also, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not interested in fucking Mafia. Oh, they just had every list here? Why was I scanning through one by one? No, it's okay. I'll scan through one by one.
In the name
of warrior. Let's be talking about it. Let's be talking chill with you guys. Mass Effect did it right. You shoot the guns, you have power. Yes, exactly. Like, it should be Mass Effect. It should be Mass Effect, where it's like these things are used in conjunction, not one feeding the other. It's like, yeah, my biotic charge is on cooldown, or if you're a real one, my biotic slam is on cooldown. So I'm going to shoot you until it's not on cooldown, and I'm going to slam you again. And honestly, I prefer the first Mass Effect because the Mass Effect 1 was an actual RPG, okay? You could like customize the shit out of your crew. Each successive game became less and less of an RPG. Tactical shooters online.
To be
I feel like
brave.
things are getting too fucking sweaty lately, like with tactical shooters and it's too sweaty for me.
To be just.
Also, you guys tell me this isn't just.
In the name of
You tell me this isn't just their attempt at doing like Shadow of Mordor type shit, right? Like, you tell me this isn't it. You tell me this is not.
of Lennon's rest.
You tell me this isn't it.
Castle Black is the only thing standing between the White Walkers and the Seven Kingdoms. We could use your help.
This is not a bastard. At least not fully, I don't think.
Don't underestimate northern bastards. Someone must gather the support of the great houses.
Attaining your father's name will be hard. Making your own
will be harder.
I mean, they're probably going to release it on mobile too, but I feel like from a fidelity standpoint, this is like not just on mobile. Okay, how many of you guys play the Outer Worlds?
From the studio that brought you Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic, Part 2.
I liked
Neverwinter
the first
Nights,
Outer Worlds.
Part 2. And Fallout 3, Part 2. New Vegas. Comes a completely original Part 2. And like all good sequels, we've included everything that should have been in the first game. More action.
Yeah, it's weird how this game kind of came and went.
Weapons.
Like, this is Obsidian.
And more graphics. Get ready for an adventure that took 3 times longer to make, but will almost
okay. So if you haven't played the first Outer Worlds, have you ever played an Obsidian game? Have you played like Fallout New Vegas, or have you played, I guess, in the game they mentioned? Because it's I mean, it's BioShock Infinite is probably getting reminded you of that. That was a weird sentence. You're probably getting reminded of BioShock Infinite because this also has like a retrofuturistic, like Art Deco-ish style. But BioShock is a more serious version of this, if that would help you sell this on that. It's a more serious version. Like, this is not serious. This is one of those games where it's like very tongue-in-cheek, very anti-capitalist, which might be why I'm into it, but it's very tongue-in-cheek. It's very much just like, the universe is the big joke, and you're in on it. Go have fun. Is BioShock Infinite getting a replay? You know what? Okay, after this trailer, I would talk to you guys about BioShock Infinite. I would tell you my take on BioShock Infinite, okay? Yeah, like, if you look at the trailer, this game is not, it's not a serious game. Like,
in 2025. Welcome back to the future. Try not to break it again.
I'll tell you one thing. In this original game, in the first Outer Worlds, without spoiling too much, if you do not have a high enough like technical skill, at one point you're supposed to pilot a ship and you have to get it repaired. Like it's like jump drive, or it's like flight nav repaired. And if you're like, nah, I got it, you can literally fly your people into the sun and it's game over. Like you can canonically kill everyone if you try to be like, no, I got it.
I'm not interested in hiring any more idiots. I'm looking for people of tact and vision and perspicacity.
Oh, we have the infamous trailer here. No, this is the trailer that fucking broke people's brains. I don't know, like it's. People were complaining about the product placement, and I'm like, oh, we've never played a Kojima game, have we? When I saw this part, I was like, ancient Semperian scripture. I'm like, Semperian's not real. Then I was like, 1986. I don't think that's true. Actually, I don't think it happened in the 80s. Yeah, dude. Machine games, all Machine Games wants to do is kill Nazis in first person so you can see them killing Nazis. Yeah, and I saw, first off, god damn, this looks amazing. Like, I hate that I'm reinforcing the fact that they focus so much on graphical fidelity, but god fucking damn it, if this scene doesn't look fucking amazing. Look at the framing of this, like perfectly in center, the lighting of the plant, like, it's fucking good. But people were like, Porsches are expensive, and it's like, you can't tell this is obviously some sort of alternate reality. Like, do you think there's a Porsche spaceship? Low-key, I was trying to figure out what anime they were playing, but like, I think I was just made for the game. And people were like, does it bother you that she's using first, like, they're calling it the shaver. They're using the shaver backwards. I'm all like, first off, those are clippers. Secondly, she's using it first because she's shaving. Like, she's shaving against the grain. Like, you don't even have that kind of hair, and you don't understand that, like, ugh. Oh, I'm definitely playing. I'm probably gonna get a PS5 for this, unless they're gonna be cool and put this on PC also, which I think they should. I think every game should come on PC.
Jordan, tell me something good. Well, you're right. It checks out. He's hiding out.
How are they trying to tell me she's unattractive? I don't understand.
Excellent.
I don't understand.
How is that excellent? He's next to fucking superior.
If I can be a gooner for half a second, can I be a gooner for half a second? I'm gonna goon for half a second. Look at what I mean. Y'all, look. What do have we not have? Are we? Look at that body shape. But look, like, she has a body on her. Like, what are we doing?
Over 600 years. Anyone who even flies close to it is never heard from again. Superstitions? No. Superstitions are the crazy rumors about what happened on that planet. These are facts. You worry too much. You know what I worry just right about? I say we wait for him to leave, or
and this is super cool. Like,
find a new lead.
She's so hot.
It's not worth it. I'm wasting my time, aren't I?
Like, what are we doing?
I don't need another hunter swooping in. Who is swooping? No one is crazy enough to go there. He clearly is. He is clearly desperate. And so am I, so claim him, or I will find another agent. That's what deal with your fucking shit. Okay, alright, you know what?
Yeah, big boss. Okay. I love the chromatic aberration, first off, happening on the video. It's like, oh, we're in 1980s. Like, that's another thing too. Like, you know, these people do not understand art at all, because they don't even understand the fact that this retro futuristic style is obviously aping off of fucking Alien. Like, it's 1986, so we're gonna have VCRs that have VHS that have tracking and big bold computers, but we can travel through space. And they're like, but I would like Ripley if the movies came out this. No, you fucking wouldn't. If you're complaining about her shaving her head, you would have not have liked Amanda Ripley if that movie came out today. You wouldn't have liked Alien if the movie came out today. You would call it woke because, oh my god, why does the woman get to beat the big powerful alien but not the men? Look at this lesbian character who's big and macho. Like, they would not like that game. Or that movie, I should say. Oh, they would call her DEI Chen. 100%. Oh, that's not gender swap pillskin. That's Big Boss, dude.
Listen, kid. I'll see you on the other side.
Oh, and then people are like, no, okay, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. Okay, anytime you see someone online and they're talking about women of color, specifically black women, and they don't want to sound racist, they'll be like, no, she just seems unlikable. All the comments I saw about her in this 4-minute trailer was she's unlikable and she's boss lady, big boss, like lady boss, unlikable. And I'm like, how do you get that from this? Oh, she's too overconfident. Look at this fucking scene right here. these guys don't watch movies. This is someone who is putting on a brave face, right? She's confident. She's cocky. She's like, I'm gonna do this. I want this, right?
I'll see you on the other side.
And then the minute her agent's gone, that shit fades away right here. That is someone who is unsure about their ability of what they can really do, what they said they could do. This is someone who's scared. This isn't some overly cocky person. This is someone who was like, yeah, don't worry about it. But on the inside, they're very worrying about it. Like, and this is basic, like, visual storytelling. Like her being center frame, everything obscured in the background, her being the focus, like they're highlighting her emotional state. You go from a close-up, you go from her being determined right here, which is why she's leaning in, right? She's determined. And then right here, she's almost literally turning off her mask, taking that shit off. Because she's not performing anymore, and now she's real. And she's worried and she's scared. And then to highlight that, you look at the thing she's staring into, the giant vastness of space. And now she's psyching herself up. Put the music on, give me the mood. Like it's... Wait, hold on. You know, she was... Yeah, you're getting character development, or character, I should say, insight in like 3 seconds. And this guy's like, she's too cocky. If she was 100% actually confident like Duke Nukem, oh yeah. If she was 100% like, don't worry, I got this. And easy, chief. Like if she was like a Nathan Drake type, they'd fucking hate her. They don't understand visual storytelling. They want everything told to them. Yeah, they don't understand anything. They don't understand art. The first time I've ever seen this character was from that cursed Tectone. Oh, I'm so sorry. Do not watch Tectones. All right, you come to me. You come to me for character analysis. That guy's a fucking gooner. Like, if this is the most fake it till you make it ass person I've seen. First off, I love the fact that they're like, from the studio that brought you Crash Bandicoot. Which is them basically saying we haven't missed, right? And then someone tried to tell me this shit wasn't cool. Look at this shit. You're telling me that's not cool? You're telling me this shit is not cool? Like, you're telling me this is not cool? I'm so sorry. You don't like video games. Like, you don't like video games. You don't like video games. Oh, no, she doesn't. She absolutely doesn't fit the Eurocentric beauty standards, but obviously those are not realistic standards for anyone to be held by. I mean, I don't fit Eurocentric beauty standards, and I'm fucking handsome. But, yeah, I mean, just again, and they're like, oh, this is an NPC looking character. First off, that fucking jacket is sick. Like, this jacket is sick. It's obviously very 80s and very cool with the fingerless gloves. This is not NPC. Like, I don't know, like, I hate the term NPC now because people don't know what it means. It's like, this is obviously main character. Because you know who else? You know who else they call fucking NPC? Like this? They would call him a fucking NPC, okay? They would call Marty McFly an NPC. Because you know what makes the outfit, what makes him unique, is the fucking red on top, okay? That's what makes him unique. That's what makes it iconic. You take that off, and he looks like a generic person. This is what makes him pop. That's why he wears it. This is generic, right? Right here. This can be anyone. This is the main character. Like literally, the people cosplaying, they have to have the red on top. Otherwise, you could not tell who they were. Even when he's in the future, right? Look at the jacket. Still has the red on here because it makes him stand out. This is just main character 101. Like, it's like when you watch an anime and you see like the background characters and then the main character has like green hair. You know, it's like, yeah, this lets you know they're important. They stand out. This isn't like, and they're like, oh yeah, she looks generic. I'm like, you don't know anything about character design, dude. Since when did outfits matter or game and all? I mean, depending on the game, outfits matter, but yeah, like they don't matter to these guys. They're just trying to point it out to be like, I don't hate this game because I'm a bigot. I hate this game because, I don't know, outfits. I like that you criticize the anti-will crab. Oh, hi, I just found your channel. I really love. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Yes, I do criticize anti-will crab. I also hope I get known for my ability to look at character design and critique it and tell you why it's cool or why it doesn't work. I hope I'm also known for like having some game knowledge besides being bad at Tomb Raider and hating grifters. I hope I get a third thing I'm known for, please. Please. Oh, there's a new Ninja Gaiden. There's a new Ninja Gaiden. And you know who's making it? The Game Kitchen. The people who did fucking Blasphemous. By the way, I don't know if you guys noticed about me, but don't know if you noticed about your boy. But we do like Blasphemous in this house. We do play Blasphemous in this house, okay? I can't finish Blasphemous 2 though, because there's a bug that's in the game where I'm supposed to get a key after killing a boss, and I haven't gotten the key, and so I've been emailing the support team so I can fucking finish the game. Okay, so we're gonna skip around because I'm not gonna go through every fucking trailer. We hit Outer Wilds. Well, only Musha's not much there. I'm excited to play it though. So I think for Turok. Okay, here's the Ninja Gaiden one. It's quick and easy. No, I can't cheat the key. I can't. Like, I try to reload the save. It wouldn't let me do it. See, look, Game Kitchen. Why am I getting fucking like Castlevania vibes, right? Right? Like, is that not Richter? What the fuck is happening? Is that not a Belmont? Am I tweaking? Am I like, okay, it's not just me, okay. As long as we can get the Izuna drop. Yo, Ninja Gaiden Sigma, that shit is fucking filtering so hard. I gotta go back to that game, but see, this is why no matter what, I don't care what the real world equivalent is. Look at this shit. Look at the, oh my god, you guys don't understand. Oh, I fucking love pixel art so goddamn much. It's so beautiful. You get such good fluidity with like high quality pixel art. Look at this. Just look at this. Just look at this fucking shit. Just look at that. Just look at it. Look at, oh my god, dude. How do motherfuckers not like video games? I don't get it. Look at this shit. Like, oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, I think the noises I'm making are not YouTube appropriate, but oh my god, dude. That was fucking... Dude, pixel art is so good. Oh, and then we have Project Robot, which is probably not the name of the thing. I'm sure Doom Dark Ages will come out on like during Summer Game Fest. Okay, so Eco was a banger, right? Shadow of the Colossus is a fucking banger, but absolutely fuck The Last Guardian, okay? Fuck The Last Guardian, alright?
60 seconds.
I know I told you guys you can't watch my old videos, but I'll make an exception. You can watch my old Last Guardian playthrough. You can watch that shit. Or you can watch my Last Guardian Rage compilation. That game... And you know what? Even Jacksepticeye, my boy, who doesn't know who I am, wasn't a big fan of that game either. It is...
55 seconds.
You never played either. Shadow of Colossus is a fucking masterful game, dude. It is. You want a game that knows exactly how to set the atmosphere? Shadow of the Colossus. It's one of the few games where while the remake is very faithful, the fact that it was remade takes away from it because it loses its ethereal like edge. In the original PS2 game, because they couldn't do shit like global illumination and all that stuff too, they turned the bloom effect way the fuck up. And it sort of gave this like afterlife dreamlike thing, which is good because the game sort of focuses a little bit on like bringing someone back to life. And then the contrast between the bloom and just the massive, just desolate landscapes you'd be in, where there's literally nothing to do in that game besides kill lizards to get more health and more grip, and then kill Colossi. That's it. There is nothing else in this game. There's nothing to see. There's no side quests. There's no NPCs. It's just that. And the game doesn't even tell you that killing lizards with white tails is good for you. So you can just skip that. Just kill Colossi. That's it. But it's such a... Ugh. No, there was another game that had costume. There's another game that had climate. It was called Pray for the Gods.
35 seconds. At 30 seconds.
Okay, when I first saw this trailer, I was like, am I understanding this? So I can hear them say seconds.
20 seconds.
Yeah, I think the problem with not the problem, but like no one really imitates Team Ico games because they're really hard to do. Because like you can take like the climbing mechanic from Shadow of the Colossus, but people didn't like Shadow of the Colossus because you could climb on monsters, right? It wasn't about that. And that's the hard part. Like you can't really separate gameplay from game. And people try that and it's like, oh, because like you not even heard of Pray for the Gods. And that was a game that was made distinctly to ape the style of the fighting giant monsters by climbing on them. But it's hard to remember when you're comparing against fucking this shit. Okay, is this one AI? It's AI, right? Like this is AI, right? This shit surprised the hell out of me. I was like, what are we doing here? If the clearest AI in the footage image shown has to convince you to drop it down in this game. The creator behind Cat League, Kevin Young, has engaged in crypto NFTs. Money laundering used to mean something. I did see tweets from like, I think it was Ninja and Pokemon. I was like, I don't think they actually are gonna play this game. I didn't even know that this was an MMO. Like, you look at this trailer. We can watch the trailer. You look at this trailer, you're like, what the fuck is this? I'm not gonna lie, at first I thought it was like Fable for a second. But then I was like, I don't know, like, what this is supposed to, like, what is this supposed to tell me? Like, there's no, like... Like, I don't understand what this is supposed to be. Like, that tells you nothing. Yeah, I heard Chuck using AI for like some of this shit. I'm like, that's so fucking lazy. You guys make $1 billion. Okay, here we go. Here we fucking go. This game that made me lose my goddamn mind. This trailer made me lose my goddamn mind. I know what it was till I heard the drums. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that and I was like, oh, there's no way. And then I was like, there's no way. I was like, no fucking way. No fucking way, you guys. Oh. You know who that is? Do you guys know who that character is? You know who that is? Do you know who that is? Because it's not Okami. No, you're wrong. It's also not Amaterasu. You're wrong. It's, oh, look, it's Amaterasu. Origins all that's good and mother to us all. Okay? You put some respect on her motherfucking name. I shed real tears when I saw this trailer. I had the biggest let's fucking go. Timeout. Sorry, chatter. I'm gonna sing you out for a second. Pause. You've never played Okami? Okay, here's what you do, okay? You leave my stream. You go to Steam. You go to your store. You go to Okami. You buy Okami because it's fucking $5. Okay? You go and you play, you get $5 and you download Okami and you have your life changed forever, okay? That's what you do. That's what you do. You do that. You do that right now. You go do that. And then you come back and then you will let me pitch you on this game, okay? First, I'm not going to even tell you the best parts about this game, okay? Because to me, the best part about playing Okami was finding out it was a much deeper and bigger game than you could have possibly imagined for what you initially thought it was. So I would not suggest you look up any information of Okami, okay? You listen to me and you trust me, okay? Because I've never let you down. I'm gonna play a song. I'm not gonna tell you what, you know, just to even make it better, I'm not gonna show you what the fucking song's called, okay? All right, you're gonna look at my face. We're gonna listen to some Okami music, all right? And you tell me what this makes you experience. What do you feel, you guys? What do you feel when you hear this music? Okay, large city. Okay. Ninja RPG. Same way Halo soundtracks. Oh, this is such a just beautiful oh. Here's the part of this music that I'm letting the first loop kind of go through first here, right? So you get familiar with it. Okay, then we're gonna change it up a little bit. You tell me if you hear the difference. You tell me if you hear that difference. How does this shit make you feel? How does this shit make you feel? One in the comments says, after what I saw in the Game Awards, I had to come back here. Yes, still heroic sounding. Yes, you get it. Riding a horse, you guys fucking get it. Yes, this is exactly what's supposed to feel. It's supposed to feel triumphant. Like you're returning home after a victory. That's how you're supposed to feel when you hear this fucking music. That's the fucking... You know what, fuck it. This is music hour now, okay? This is video game music hour. I don't care about copyrights or whatever. This is video game music hour. Here's a sample of what my video is going to be about, alright?